What's going on, guys? In this video I'm going to be showing you how to install the 20 terabyte PC games or Windows games drive that together with the current 20 terabyte drive makes up the new 40 terabyte system. So very easy to do. Let's go ahead and go to the toolkit and select exit to Windows. And obviously at this point you would want to have the drive already installed in your PC. So over here this window is going to open, but if it doesn't open when you do exit to Windows, just go to this PC right here. And you should see the following drives: your C drive, which you'll always have, the D drive, which is the main drive that has all of the configurations. If you have an 8 terabyte system, you'll have only a D drive. If you have a 20, you'll have a D drive and an R drive. And now you'll notice there's a new drive named Windows Games. The only problem is it should be drive W. So if you're adding this drive, it will not be drive W for you. So we're going to go in here, Windows Games, and we're going to go into Windows Games Drive Installer, and everything's numbered 1, 2, and 3. There are 3 steps you need to complete to install the drive. First step is very easy. We're going to change the drive letter of the drive to W. So we double click the shortcut and it's going to open up disk management. I'm just going to expand this right here. So again, you'll notice here what we saw over there before. So C drive right there. See, that's disk 0. This entire thing is one drive. You have your D and R, which is also on the same drive, if you notice, because that is one 20 terabyte drive that is partitioned into a D and an R drive. So then you have your disk 2, which is going to be your new Windows Games drive. And all we're doing is changing this to W. So you want to right click this, go to change drive letter and paths, go to change right here, select W from the drop down menu, click OK. Click yes, and just like that, it became W. Let it finish. There you go. It's done. Close this out. If you open up this PC once again, now you have Windows Games as the W drive. Step 1 is done. Let's go back in, Windows Games Drive Installer. Let's run the second step. Run that one. It's going to say, welcome to the installer. The new systems will now be added to the main hyperspin wheel. And we're talking about 3 new wheels you're going to get. One is GOG, or Good Old Games Play Night Edition. So Play Night. You have PC Games Play Night Edition, Play Night. So, and then you have PC Games Expansion. All right. So 3 new wheels you're going to get. So let's click OK on that. And now it says new systems added successfully, and it created a backup for you in case you need it for some reason. So now it's going to go ahead and move some files. So click OK and just wait for it to be done. Okay, drive successfully installed. Click OK. And you can see that the folder that was there before that said move files to D, I believe, or copy contents to D, is now gone. So that's a good sign. Okay, and then the last step you have to do is run the unblock files.bat. You don't do anything with this one here. So let's run that. Okay, that shows you that it's actually working right there. And then it's going to stop at one point here. And it's just going to start counting in chunks of 100 at a time. And all you got to do is just wait it out. This is going to take quite a bit of time. On my system, I think it takes somewhere around 15 to 20 minutes. Maybe I have to just double check that number. But we'll just wait it out and make sure it's done. And it lets us know that it's done. See right there now, instead of showing you every single file, it's just going to say this here. It's going to keep increasing to found some number and exe files so far. All you're doing is you're waiting for that to be done, and it will tell you when it's done. All right, so once this unblock files is done, this is what it's going to look like. It should say errors encounter 5, and then you should see something very similar to this, if not exactly the same. And for me, this took about 25 minutes. Okay, so then you just press any key, and that's it. Everything is installed, everything is done. If we go into hyperspin now, let's go ahead and skip the intro. And here we go. Scroll down and we're going to have the new wheels now. All right, so we have the original Microsoft Windows wheel. Now we have an expansion wheel, and if we go into that wheel, it's just the regular hyperspin layout. You have the wheels on the right and the preview videos on the left. Okay, and then if we back out and we go into Microsoft Windows Play Night, if we start that up, I'm just going to give you guys a brief walkthrough because I do want to make a separate video on this. Yeah, this is called Play Night. It's basically another front end that is pretty much similar to hyperspin in that, you know, you can launch games from it. Obviously, it looks nothing like hyperspin. So here it is. You have all of these games here, and you're gonna be launching these games from here. So you're basically inside of Play Night at this moment. So, you know, on the bottom there, you can see what all the buttons do. And you know, it works just like hyperspin in a sense. You know, it just doesn't have all the moving artwork and stuff like that. So, you know, you can select a game and then it shows you information. You can go to game options, you can add to favorites, stuff like that. You can just hit play and start the game. You use your back and start buttons to exit the game like you normally do. And when you do that, it'll bring you back here to Play Night. And then to exit Play Night, you press the select button on your controller and you go over here to exit Play Night. And if you ever try to exit a game, remember these are all PC games basically. So if you ever try to exit a game and it does not work by holding back and start at the same time, you can always go through the game's built-in menu. You know, it's always going to have a menu that says exit to Windows or exit games. You know, all the PC games are different. So, but yeah, that's the gist of it. And I'm going to go ahead and press the back. And I'm going to go ahead and go over to exit Play Night. And we're back in hyperspin. And finally, we're going to go down to Good Old Games. So that's the original one. And now we have Good Old Games Play Night. Same idea as the other Play Night. Let's go ahead and start it up. Okay, so here's the other Play Night, Good Old Games, and this has a bunch of other games in here. Same idea as the other one, same control types. You quit and you start things the same way, and when you're done, you hit back, and you go to exit Play Night, and you're back in hyperspin. Alright guys, that is going to be it for this one. I'll see you guys on the next one.